17h41 sur ALL4PACK.
1741. Welcome for the debrief of the day at the end of Wednesday evening. Let's talk a basic issue together related to plastics recycling and household waste, of course. That's the REP, the extended producer responsibility being deployed in France. This recycling industry has been moving for some time with the opening of the operators ecosystem to new entrants. Valorie is present. Good evening, Pascal, you're head of Valorie. Thierry, Varlet, you're head of Breizhpack. The packagers from Brittany are also exhibiting on France Emballage in the M aisle. Lots of people. We saw a lot of people welcoming many exhibitors on our booth for the first time. We have a 300 square meter booth coming from all the regions of France, professionals from France representing all the professions. We're also with Fabrice, PELTIER, our 360-degree reporter. We're going to talk about business at the end of this. Your directors of the LÉKO. LÉKO is a new first competitor of LÉKO Emballage, operating alone in France since 2012. Pascal, Gislais, what is Valorie all about? Valorie indeed is a company specializing in recycling of packagings in the life cycle, from design, from creation down to filling, use, consumption, and recycling. Valorie was asked by many marketers, telling us in every European countries have the choice of the LÉKO organization. Not in France. I would have a choice. I'd like to have a choice. We help him doing this. That's why you create the LÉKO with ambition, which is clearly displayed, providing the choice of innovative offerings. Why innovative offerings? We note today that 67% of packages are recycled in France. And since 2012, the purpose was to reach 75%. If you don't innovate, it will be a failure. If you want to achieve 75% recycling, so you are entering the breach, into the breach opened by public authorities. Public authorities are very shy, really, but we convinced them that it was interesting to provide some oxygen and emulation to the mechanism. Thierry, Varlet, Président, Breizhpack. What are you doing here? You're also director of LÉKO. Breizhpack is a network of industrialists in Brittany. These are packaging professionals bring together, working for the marketers, and the role of Breizhpack is to coordinate with the others to hunt in a pack by taking into consideration that the packaging is an assembly of several component parts, as shown by the contributors. A plastic bottle means a stopper, and a PET body, and a plastic-based sticker, and you need several suppliers, and we get all the suppliers to work together. That's the raison d'etre of Breizhpack. We want to support companies in developing a research project. We're developing bioplastics, organic plastics from food waste. That's biodesign. That's eco-design, yes. It's also to support the movement that you are director of the LÉKO. France Emballage is director of the LÉKO. We have 8 national networks in Rhône-Alpes, Poitou, Charente, and Champagne-Ardenne. Public authorities, local authorities changed their mode of financing of these support organizations. You have a few networks which are present in the France Emballage booth. What we wanted in the role of support is to be a partner for LÉKO, to be able to be on the side of local authorities that process waste, and to work intelligently using collective intelligence to avoid, a lot of problems. That's the purpose of France Emballage, to be present with the professionals of packaging alongside marketers at the service of local authorities, which will process the waste. You're a subsidiary of a German company. Well, Valorie is a subsidiary of a large German group. It's a French company which is run by marketers, but indeed the contribution of Valorie is the expertise we have. We're present in many countries in Europe to implement the packaging regulation, and you may assume that good ideas can be found outside France. For example, setting up machinery to recover waste in unusual places, stadiums, train station, hypermarkets. LÉKO will have freedom to act, and thanks to the financing, we will be able to finance the local authorities, but also to offer types of collection to add to the collection made by local authorities to achieve 75%. What about your ambitions? The way you're not innocent in your press release on 26 October, you said you want to re-energize REP, extended producer responsibility towards more innovation, more collaboration, more transparency. Does it mean that it's not well done today? It is done well because we're achieving 67%. Indeed, and possibly when you're alone, when you're good alone, you're accustomed to be shuffling your feet. If you're a newcomer, and if you see newcomers, we are emulated, and you're prodded to do something. Let's take something very concrete. Now, administration, red tape, it would seem that professionals are constrained to fill out a lot of lines of codes to justify their eco-responsibility. It is the main clincher or argument used by the 60 and 50 companies representing 130 million euros of eco-contribution. That's the main argument. Namely, that's a complex contraption. It's like a Rube Goldberg contraption. It's always too expensive, but I mean, long-term will cut costs. But it is not the main claim. Now, it is not our main claim, and not the concern of public authorities. Anyway, the claim of the marketers is simplification, streamlining the red tape. Right. Thierry, Varlet, same observation? Yes, indeed. It's a true problem. In our industry, marketers have a hard time being able to fill out the forms they're getting. A company needs, some months of work to fill out a form by one person full-time. Here, it's a lot of expenditures for the company. You pay the duties, but you devote full-time equivalent on filling out documents. Okay, how did you get there, Thierry? They're recycling to the tune of 65%, but we're adding layers to layers. We do not remove the older layers, so the system grew out of proportion. Sometimes you got to remove the wallpaper and not use more wallpaper. Fabrice, PELTIER, you're part of the Packaging Design Institute. am concerned by this issue. I was a designer, a green designer. I'm interested more in, indeed, you've got the layered cake of red tape. Going from 67% to 75% is a large gap. I hope that the work of LÉKO will be focused on this and not, doing something else. You're going to succeed in doing this. This is the challenge of recovering or gaining more complexity. Red tape, red tape does not mean that you cannot, that you're not reaching 75%. You have other causes for not achieving 75%, not only red tape. Let me repeat that it will be a collaboration and not competition among players. That's what we say this morning. You'll see tomorrow the reportage. I'm a designer. What struck me was the fact that the logo of LÉKO, the LÉKO's logo, is red. And the logo of Éco-emballage is green. The complementary color of green is red. So we're complementary. Exactly, that was the right image, complementarities between the two eco organizations. What are your first operational steps, Pascal Gislais? Yeah, great picture. Our first steps, let's be modest. We want to acquire the approval of the government in 2018. The specs of public authorities will come out soon. It's a document running 100 pages. That's why Europe is laughing about this. We got to be certified by the government, first step. Second step, we are already talking to many local authorities and marketers who want to change their contact person. Will marketers work with one or several organizations? They cannot work with several organizations. You've got to make a choice, except if one marketer has several statements and they can work with either. Some groups in particular, report on every company, not on the whole group. Going from 67 to 75%, providing added value. What does it mean? How do you respond to this? You're right. It's not the layered cake of red tape which prevents people to go from 67 to 75%. I guess. Okay, inhabitants are also, I've been saying for many years, you got to improve the quality of the flow, the quality of what the inhabitants are assorting or throwing away. Today, gradually we have to put all the plastic packagings together. This will simplify the message given to inhabitants. Thierry Varlet. Well, I am an inhabitant. For the last 4 days, I came on Sunday. For the last 4 days, we're generating a lot of waste. And for the last 4 days, we're putting the trash in the trash can, but I didn't see any orange or purple or green trash can. It's hard to get accustomed to sorting. Indeed, it's improvement. I do agree with the comment of Fabrice's. This will come from the inhabitants when the sorting is made simpler. In what trash can I put the waste? Is my trash can green or yellow? You've got different bins for glassware or something, or bottles. In the next exhibition, we want to claim that we can sort our waste here. What are your goals, Pascal Gislais? We don't have a lot of time. Please Now, what are your goals here by 2020 to 2022? We hope, having convinced 20% of the marketers to do this. Stay there, gentlemen. Fabrice, we're here to, do business. You looked around the aisles and you tried to know who was making business with whom and where. Yes, what's the use of an exhibition? A lot of people are coming here to do business, and I went to look for whether people were doing business.
Surprise. Well, at ALL4PACK, people want to, do business and make money. You got ATM machines. That's it. Organizers did things well. People will be able to do business. That's the business meeting here. We're going to go there and see what people are doing. Let's get into the business lounge. You're coming here to do business. Yeah, exactly. Want to see what happens out there. Is it a place where you are doing business or not? We're here to do business, of course. I'm sorry. Yes. Are you dealing? No. I'm coming from the Dominican Republic to meet people in Paris. Well, guys, is it conducive to doing business? It's the purpose, doing business, of course. Is it working? It works, yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah. We're talking about to target customers. Are you doing business here? We hope so. I mean, you're wearing hats to do business. I mean, what? You look pretty. You look really pretty. Is this a place to do business? Oh yeah, we're doing business. It's an approach. We want to recruit new customers. Of course, we're doing business here in an exhibit. It's the day of the women in packaging. Let's try to look for women in packaging, because here in the machine, you have only men around the machines. Where are the women? That's the day of women today. Where are the women in packaging? We're looking for them. We're looking for women in packaging. Didn't see any, not yet. Not at all. No. Here is a woman, Annette Fredinger, looking for the women here. You have great eyes. You got beautiful eyes. You got more and more women in packaging looking at the engineering schools. You have a lot of women students, and we like that. You're quite optimistic. We had a hard time finding women here. Entrepreneur women are discreet. They keep a low profile. They're here to do a job as CEO or as director. Are you a woman in packaging? Yes. Are women, doing better than men? That's the Blanchet, the Blanchet company booth headed by women. It's a real CEO. You really made a revolution with the wooden crate. Yes, there is female sensitivity. Mrs. Minister, I mean, you're getting a package deal. Okay, God, I saw creativity for milk bottles. You understand that packaging is big business. I come from a region where packaging is very strong.
Une femme de l'emballage sur le salon, c'est bien vous. Vous êtes même plus qu'une femme.
You're a woman in packaging. You're organizing packaging. I have a whole team. helping me here. Mrs. Gislais, well done to exhibitors first. We're delighted because things are doing well. Well, in ALL4PACK, we're doing business, making money, signing deals. Women in packaging are very few and far between, but they're really talented, as you could see here.
Eh oui, Fabrice, mais c'est normal, elles étaient...
Fabrice, they were all here on the stage, the women, entrepreneur women. That's why they were stolen from you. I had a hard time finding them in aisles. We had great women this morning on the stage. We hope that we'll have more and more women. That's the end of the debriefing, third day of the ALL4PACK show. Tomorrow we'll have the last day for guests and exhibitors. Have a great evening, and see you tomorrow at the crack of dawn, 10:30.